Okay?
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
Second, having done that, follow the format that you've set out. You've got a good table of contents there. It's a logical way for a business plan to go. So just follow that all the way through. So what I would do, for instance, is if you go back to the front of the presentation here, right to the front, you have things like investment opportunity, introduction, that's the second slide, strapline, logo, partnership,
Yeah.
Partnership agreement. I mean, this is all information which really is just about the company, which you could really put in behind some of these table of contents, like aims and objectives, and so on. I really wish we had a video access to this application and we could kind of do it on the fly. But as it is, you're going to have to just make some notes as we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So follow the format set, and having brought the 10 slides to the front, just go through the rest of the presentation and figure out where you can drop those slides in, all of these slides, behind that format that you've laid out using the table of contents. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically, what we have to do is put the table of contents at the first page, and
Yep.
then add every other aspects that we didn't cover in the business plan.
I think it's the content of the business plan. I was saying to Mr. Thompson the other day, there's some pretty good content in there, but we'll get on to that. But it does need some rearrangements.
Yeah.
I mean, from my perspective, when I got the email, it was a bit difficult to follow the document through, if you see what I mean, because it does lack a little bit of structure. But like I said, you've got some good content, so I think some rearrangement there, you can fix it quite easily.
Yeah.
Second of all, you've actually got too much information in one place. Again, this kind of goes to the target. If you wanted to show this document to somebody who was thinking of investing in your company, somebody who you just wanted to give a bit of information about what it is that you do, a business plan really should be quite slim. But any supporting documentation that you have, and for instance, again, I'm lacking slide numbers, but I've got a lot of information in here that says that you've got it from a questionnaire. So it sounds like you've issued some questionnaires, you've got some responses, and you've got some good graphical extractions from that data.
Yeah.
It's all good information, but if you want to get a quick, punchy idea of what the company is about, you don't necessarily want to look through all that before you can get to the next meaningful section. So you should bury all of that information, well, not all of it, you'll have to be selective, bury some of that information in an appendix that follows the presentation itself, so that you bring some of the most pertinent information out of that questionnaire results, put it in your market research section, and then take some of the more supportive material and put it in an appendix, and just refer people who want to know more to that appendix. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So basically what you're saying is that we should shorten the business plan so that it's easier to understand.
Yes, that's exactly right. There's just too much here. I think you've got about 65 pages. And anybody who's pushed for time isn't going to make it to the end. So you need to slim it down to 10, 20 pages and push a lot of that good information into an appendix, so that somebody who wants to drill down into deeper into the information can do. And you've got it there as an archive for your own uses as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Whose voice is this, by the way? Is it Jason or Devon?
Devon.
Okay, sorry, I can't see you. I've just got a badge up that says Oxford Spires. What else? On my list here, you've made some you've made a couple of mistakes on the meaning of some of the titles in this presentation. So, sorry, just bear with me for a second. I'm looking for a slide that says planning permission.
Yeah, we have that. We have that up now.
You've got that up now?
Yeah.
I'm looking for it myself. Oh, is it in the legal aspect? Yes, it's in the legal aspect. Okay, Unit 17P4, we've got a bunch of slides after that. Legal aspect, legal status, licenses, legal record keeping, resolving problems, national and local law. Planning permission, this is just one example. Planning permission, I would have taken to mean if you were planning on building something, putting up you know, an office or a depot for your company. I don't think it means permission from Mr. Coakley to go ahead with the project. You see?
Yeah.
So you know, there's quite a lot in here, which is I would just get rid of that slide personally.
Okay.
There's another one as well. Regulations. Yeah, I can't find it now. Legislation, rules. Sorry, so if you find the slide that we were just talking about, it's all the legal stuff, Unit 17P4 is a heading slide. If you go back from that, probably 1, 2, 3 slides to legislations bracket rules. Again, I think that legislation is referring to laws, legislation on the statute books that will affect the operation of your company, rather than the rules that you lay down to your clients.
Yeah.
That's not to say that you shouldn't have those rules laid out somewhere. You know, the way that you expect your clients to conduct themselves in the class.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the what are you calling these meetings that you're going to be hosting? It's not a class. It's a mentoring session. Okay. Candidate conduct or something like that. Something that sums up the meaning. This is how you expect people to behave in the class. Sorry, session. Okay. So far, so good. Could we go through it from the very front now?
Yeah.
So, going through to always bearing in mind that everything we're talking about now is going to be within the context of you having brought those rear 10 slides on the table of contents to the front. Everything we're talking about now needs to fit within that context. First of all, I think in the investment opportunity and introduction, there's some need for some clarification here. It's not exactly clear what you're going to be doing from those 2 slides.
Okay.
I mean, it's good as far as it goes. We are a new business that will be tutoring young kids for £1 a session for £10. These sessions will be going on for an hour after school, and it's open to all students. We are Year 11 N students doing a Level 2 BTEC Business course. At the moment, we are doing Unit 17, which is using all you know in business to start a business and running for a period of time. You need to include that information, but it's not clear from that statement exactly what you're going to be giving the students.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Yeah. So just build on that and just talk more about what the content of the sessions is going to be. What you're going to deliver to your clients. What your offer is. What is it that you're offering in return for this £1 a session? Okay.
Yeah.
Strapline, okay. Logo, okay. Partnership,